We're back. We're back. Happy Human Trafficking Awareness Month.
Yes.
Happy Human Trafficking Month. Brought to you by Wayfair. Created the same year and month that the Epstein files were released. Human Trafficking Awareness Month. Go January. Woo! Cheers to that.
Cheers.
The hottest, the best awareness. Love it.
Is that true? Did that just get not? Is that this month now?
That is real. That is real. And it is hot. Welcome to That's Hot. I am your host, Sabrina Piper, aka Funny Girl with Tits. And I can read billboards. I can see signs. And we're in New York, where we can just see little blurbs of facts.
Yeah.
When we're walking, and homeless people are charging their phones because they have phones. And you're like, oh, Human Trafficking Awareness Month. That's crazy. And then you look over and you're like, but that's Epstein's house. Old house.
Old house. He's not there anymore.
No. I ding dong ditched it during COVID, though. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Because I would like go on runs. And yeah, they were scary as shit. This is pre-death. Post-death. Post.
It would have to be post, I think.
Post-death. Post.
At least in jail.
No, we're not sponsored by Wayfair yet, but Max's girlfriends are, and every bachelorette that we bring for him is through Wayfair, but one of our podcast sponsors has arrived. You guys, this is very exciting. Maybe you saw our video on Instagram, but we're excited for Cheech and Chong Cruise Controls. Cruise Choose.
Yeah, they're very good.
Cheech and Chong Cruise Choose. Did I say it right that time?
I think so.
They're very good. They work very well. And you can get it today with using my code. Max, tell the people a little about it while I forget what the code was so I look at the paper.
Yeah, no, they're very good. I don't partake in weed that much these days, but I enjoyed these a lot. They were calm. They weren't like overwhelming, but it was a good high.
Yes, and that was my glorious, incredible le producer, Max Marquez Comedy. Cheers.
Cheers.
That was a great review. Thank you, Max.
Yeah.
Yes, we did do them. So go to cruisechoosediscount.com/funnygirlwithtits. Maybe. Oh, that's my personal affiliate. You know what? I'm not even sure. Funny Girl with Tits at checkout.
Yes.
Max is going to post all the details.
Yeah, it'll be in the description.
And maybe you're on Patreon. Patreon.com/funnygirlwithtits. Pick a tier today.
Yes.
Subscribe to our YouTube, like, comment, do that. But get your cruise controls and put in Funny Girl with Tits at checkout. Get up to 50% off your order.
Yes.
And be cruising. They don't have you too high. They are legal. Legal throughout the entire U.S. So fun. We got stickers with it.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Good
Love that. Put it on my notebook.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Last week we had on Nat. That was so much fun. We had a really good time. We're solo this week. Solo
Yes.
dolo.
Yes.
But it's a good time. We have so much to catch up on. It's been a while. Some people are a little upset at me online.
Yeah?
Yeah.
About
and
what?
I think my journalism.
Yeah. Oh,
My journalism.
the Wendy?
So, yeah. So, sorry I cracked the Wendy Williams case. God forbid, somebody talk shit. No. We did talk about how Wendy Williams is locked up and whatever, and her finances are also locked away.
Yeah.
And we had a glorious little clip,
Yes.
and it went viral on the talk.
Yes.
If you don't know that, that's owned by the CCP. And so now I work for China.
Yes.
And now these Americans are trying to be mean to me on the comments.
Yeah, well, what's weird is that
They're very upset. They're very
weird.
upset. I went after Britney Spears.
Yeah, well, it's weird
I called her a dunce.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. But it's also weird that they're like, oh, well, it's different. Britney was in her conservatorship for like a decade or more. And it's like, yeah, don't you want to save someone before it's a decade? Like,
Right.
What are you talking about? You need to wait till it's that long to
Right.
give a shit?
It's really funny. They're like, let it happen. And then some people, it's really interesting. I've started doing jokes about it on stage and trying to work something out. And I've had like obnoxious white girls in the audience call out and be like, she's a bitch about Wendy. I'm like, you're a bitch. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Like, Britney Spears is kind of a bitch, if we want to be honest. She posts some wild things, but I'm sure she's a lovely, lovely lady. We don't want to talk about the mentally ill. but we do talk about ourselves on the show. So
Yeah.
whatever, but speaking of the mentally ill, yeah, the TikTokers are really upset at me, and I knew I had to stop battling them because I was just answering a lot of them with stupid answers. Like they would go on and on in paragraphs,
Mm-hmm.
and I knew I was getting to be a little psychotic because I was just answering them with like, about who is this, and I was like, Brittany who,
Mm-hmm.
what. And I was like, what do you got? Who's conservatorship? I was like, what's a conservatorship? Yeah, I was gaslighting these people so hard. I almost believed it. I was like, whoa, am I really losing it? Like,
Yeah.
it was great. But I had to stop because I was getting references thrown at me, which it used to be because, I'm in comedy, and I used to be so overwhelmed with these references. And now I can get most of them. It's like old references, right? It's like, oh, it's old, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm getting references I just don't understand. Like before it was like, okay, Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
And now it's like, you look exactly like the guy from Victorious. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I realized I'm fighting with a child. And then I realized these kids need to be bullied more.
Yeah, they do.
They need to be bullied more. And here I am. And I'm going to take them down.
You should.
I'll show all of Max's girlfriends. All of them at the prep school.
At Dalton.
I told every girl there. Yeah, I've been getting a little bit of flack from the talkers.
Yeah.
And
Some Joe Flacco.
you know what I really love when obviously people are commenting. I don't know, I'm ignoring you.
Okay.
When I don't know what that means.
He's a football player.
Oh, then why?
Is Flack in the name?
There's also like,
Someone will like that.
okay,
Or
yeah.
no one will. Everyone might hate that.
Honestly, the people will probably like it.
We'll put in a poll.
You should do anything with your job. Anything.
Yeah.
If you could do anything, that would be incredible. You want to put a poll, you want to put a this. Anything.
Yeah.
We have so much to catch up on. Fuck you, TikTok. Subscribe to me on Playboy. Subscribe to me on Cameo. Subscribe to me on all these things. Playboy, you're not going to see my tits. We're just going to do live streams.
Yeah.
Set up the live streams through there because it's a better system.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? Cameo. You can book a Cameo starting today because we're recording the Cameo thing.
Yes.
So 2024, start off with a Cameo.
Yes.
It's crazy. We have so much to talk about, and yet here I am blanking.
And we were both just on the road. We did road gigs.
We were, yeah. I was in Jersey. Before that, I don't know. Oh, I got a little surgery done. Sorry, we've just been like so scattered. So Max is like so busy working for Jews.
Yes.
Max is cheating on me, you guys. It's really upsetting. She's like, well, some days I just like can't. Actually, one morning, Max was cheating on me, and it was so mean. I was like, "You want to come record?" And he was like, "I can't because like I'm doing something with like Bobby, his dad." And I was like, "Okay, well, I respect parents because my dad's dead, so that's fine." And then all of a sudden, I see some dude that I went on some bad date with doing a podcast, and he posts a photo, and Max is in the back of the photo.
Oh, yes.
And busted. And that's how cheaters get caught. And I was like, well, I have to come out with my own show. And then I had to talk to the guy, and I was like, was that this morning? And he was like, wow, I finally hear from you. And I was like, yeah. Anyway, are you with Max? And busted.
Yeah.
So Max cheated on me, you guys.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just really jilted from it. It's okay. It's funny because we were just talking about cheating like right before we started filming, actually, and I was
Yes.
like, ever since I did shrooms, I realized I'm gonna stop being a whore. Because why not have fun?
Yeah.
Speaking of whores, Lizzie McGuire reboot. Let's talk about that for a second.
Okay.
This is sorry, we're trying to get Gen Z. I lost them on TikTok, so we're trying to get them back. I know some people might be upset about that, but it's fine.
Yeah.
The writer for Lizzie McGuire was supposed to be rebooted by Disney and go on Hulu. It was supposed to be for older Gen Z millennials, people my age, 27, 26, like stuff like that, 30s, like early 30s, who were into Lizzie McGuire as a kid. now seeing Lizzie in her 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool concept. This is the clip that the writer, creative director, creator, yada yada, whoever of Lizzie McGuire rebooted, posted. Max, I'm sending it to you. We can put it right here. Insert. Okay, put it in my tits. And then, so this little twink goes over everything, which is great. And it sounds like an awesome show. How she's in the city and she's sleeping with Ethan finally. Did you watch the show?
No.
You never watched Lizzie McGuire?
No.
Maybe you have a sister.
Yeah, I don't know
she
if she
watched
did.
it?
Maybe she did. I don't know.
Maybe she was a little young.
She might
I
have
feel
been.
like Lizzie McGuire was so instrumental in just making tween girls feel fun and cool when they maybe weren't the coolest.
Yeah.
I know you can't relate because you're still a loser of a girl, but
I was a jock in high school.
yeah, nobody believes that. Even if they're not watching on YouTube, they just don't believe that listening. Like they're like, maybe you have chess. You're like, oh, no, I'll attack. I could see you doing like on guard, like
fencing.
Fencing. I could see you fencing the fuck out of someone.
Yeah, I could do fencing.
Yeah, you could fence.
I could do badminton.
Maybe because you're old and tiny.
Yeah. Because I'm an old Italian woman.
Are you?
I don't know.
I've never seen you cook a thing. I've never seen you offer a favor. I'm like, you're definitely not. I've never seen you have warmth in your soul. So I don't really think so.
No, maybe not.
This is just going back to being our conversation. We really don't care about all of the things that I will say with Lizzie McGuire, even though it's so sad that it's not rebooted, is the first thing I thought of is like, dude, I'm going to start hooking up with guys my age soon because, like, recently I got these Lizzie McGuire socks. If you don't know Lizzie McGuire, it was like a show on Disney Channel in the early 2000s. It's like Hilary Duff, and she was like preteen, and she was really cool. And then they had the Lizzie McGuire movie in Rome where they sent middle schoolers for their middle school graduation. They were like, before you go off into the big world of high school, you're going to Rome.
Yeah.
You're Roman. When I went to Italy, I actually was like, I'm watching the Lizzie McGuire movie before. And that's when I realized I went as an adult. I went in January 2020. I shut down the world.
Yeah.
I was like 20. What's 4 years ago? 23? I was like 23. And I'm watching this 14-year-old venture off, conquering Roma.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what?
That's how human trafficking happens.
And tote bags. Don't wear tote bags.
Yes.
I can't believe it. I can't believe this wasn't last year when I was almost trafficked and I couldn't use it. I couldn't believe I can't use that fucking hashtag last year. Now
Yeah.
it comes around. Now these files come out.
Yeah.
Bullshit. It's such bullshit. Just like, yeah, the dudes I hook up with, I was hooking up with this dude and I have these Lizzie McGuire socks, and like she has in the show, she has like a cartoon her as like her little head, you know? And I have the socks. And I was hooking up with the dude and I was like, I can't find my socks. He was like, your cartoon socks? And I was like, they're Lizzie McGuire. And he was like, I don't even know what that is. And I was like, too old.
Yeah.
Too old. Ladies, if you relate, dump them. Dump them. It's like, do you remember that 30 Rock bit where it was like Liz was going around and like people were just asking her questions and she was like, and it was like, get rid of it. Do you know what I'm talking about? You're looking at me bewildered. I need somebody to ping pong me, Max.
I know what you're talking about.
I know you know what I'm talking about, but I see you working in silence and people can't see your face.
No, I know. It's the whether to ditch the person or not.
Yes.
I don't remember exactly.
It's the advice.
Oh, it was Tracy's wife. Oh, no, that was something else. No, this was her book.
No.
No, this was Liz wrote the book and got the talk show about like ditching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. It's been a long time since I've watched it. I've been boycotting the show since they got rid of the blackface episodes.
That's my favorite. Oh my god.
If I can't see John Hamm in blackface, what am I even doing?
Yeah, the faith in our stars. I like that episode. That's actually one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, it's a great one.
Yeah, that's a great one. I don't understand the Oprah one. That's great.
Yeah.
Those stupid fucking executives.
Yeah, I know.
And then speaking of them, I saw this quote from Lauren Michaels, like, because the Emmys were the other day.
Yes.
Congrats to any of our friends that won. I don't
Yeah.
think we know anyone. Well, we know people who won, but we don't have any friends who won, I don't think.
No.
This year, no.
No.
Boo! Anything I'm not invited to, I get very upset.
Yeah.
I saw one of my exes was there.
Yeah.
He looked so old. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That rocks.
Yeah, it's good.
I just don't like that I'm not a date even, but it's okay. I'll be nominated for my own, and I'll bring a date. Not Max because he cheats on me on a Tuesday morning. I'm with my dad. I'm like, I wish I could be with my dad. You guys, Max just giggled for a second, but he was drinking.
Yeah, I was doing
So
both.
it was just silence. You can't leave the silence after I bring the dead dad card to the table.
Yeah,
you can't
I know.
do that.
If I watch you drink, I'm gonna drink. It's like a parrot, an alcoholic parrot.
Okay. So watch me. I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah. Drink.
He literally grabbed a swig. I'm a nice boss. I gave you a bottle last week.
You did. That was very nice. It's very good whiskey.
It was, yeah, I'm glad because
fun.
I'm like, I know nothing about this stuff, but it looked nice.
It was nice.
It looked pretty, and Natalie liked the bourbon. I think I gave her bourbon.
Yeah. I forget what you gave her, but I know
It was like a flat bottle. It was something, but she texted me and she was like, I like it. Thank you. And I was like, yes.
Yeah, it's very. That's very good.
But yeah, if you guys didn't watch the episode with Nat, watch that. That was so much fun.
Yes.
And I like when you guys are in the live chat. It's so much fun because like sometimes I do say hi and I know you guys miss it, but like I'm there
Mm-hmm.
and then you're just talking and talking and talking. And it's like, I have the Harry Potter cloak and I'm just in the locker room and like I'm sad because I can't see your cocks, but like I'm excited because I can hear the talk. Like there's a balance.
Yeah, that Harry Potter scene where he spies on the other boys.
Yes, I'm literally. Oh, I'm Moody or whatever the fuck. When she was like, oh, in the
Moody
showers,
Myrtle.
Moody Myrtle, and she was like, oh, Harry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she was so
Honestly, some guys are gonna fucking clip that I just did that. I
Yeah.
was doing Moody.
old. Yeah, I don't even need to make a clip. They're all going to do it for me this week.
Oh, Max Moody. Max, trying to get out of your job again?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Max is gonna finish the bottle, dude. He just
I'm really
chugged
good at
this
drinking.
thing. I know, and I'm really good at supporting it.
Yeah, I practice a lot when I'm alone.
Oh my god. We drank nice at that New Year's Eve party.
I got destroyed at that one.
Destroyed. I just told Max the story. The guy I brought, we have to say this story. The guy I
Okay.
brought, he's like called me a bunch of times since, and I was like not understanding why. So I just kind of like asked. I was like, hey, what's the deal? You know? And then he was like, oh, I like you. I was like, you like me? He's like, oh, I like you. Yeah, I know you like me too. And I was like, And he was like, yeah. He's like, you might not remember it because you're fucked up on New Year's. But then when I was like, I like you, you were like, you too.
Yeah.
So I know you like me. And I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's so not.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
I mean, I was so drunk. If he told me he liked me that night, I'd be like, yeah, you too, man.
You too, man. That's also like the worst thing you could say to anyone is like, you too. I was like, even fucked up, I wasn't that nice about it. I was just kind of like, you too.
Yeah.
Ugh. You guys, when I am fucked up, I know that you've never seen me that way. I am exactly the same.
Yeah. I'm pretty
Ew.
much the same.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Max didn't burp into the mic. This might be a real new year.
Yeah, I know. That's just channeling Mark Norman. He always burps in the mics.
Does he?
Yeah, we might be drunk. He burps in at least once an episode.
I don't know. All I do know about that is that when we went to your brother's girlfriend's party,
Yeah.
and I was just challenging your brother.
Yeah. Yeah, about
That Max is the best.
Yeah, I'm doing enough
championing.
comedy.
Speaking of lawyers, Max's brother, I don't know if you guys are avid listeners of the podcast. Maybe you knew some dude I was hooking up with for like a while. I was hooking up with my neighbor, dude. Oh my fucking God, man. And he tricked Not only me, he tricked Max, dude.
Yeah.
Max had a crime. Max got broken hearted.
Yeah, he was
when
cool.
this guy ditched. It made no sense. This guy totally ghosted me. I guess in like the weirdest way.
Yeah.
Because he bullshitted. First, he had us over.
Yeah.
He had it, and now looking back, when I just said that out loud, I'm like, he had us over. He fed us with alcohol and drugs, and he had us in his apartment.
Yeah.
Maybe he was trying to fuck us, and it wouldn't be the first time.
Oh yeah.
I'm just realizing that now when I'm saying this out loud.
I don't think that was the vibe.
I don't think that was the vibe either. But let's do it that way so we make him sound really fucking gay.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that was the vibe either. I do think it was weird, though, how nice he was and a little too welcoming.
Yeah.
To then, like, dip out. I was like, what a dick. What a loser.
Yeah.
Because he had said about setting up a golf. It's such a white dude's thing. Setting up a golf meeting, a golf trip with like him and your brother and your brother's boss.
Yeah. Well,
he had never one of the partners at a firm that he had never even met.
Yeah.
And this guy was like throwing it around. It wasn't even like coke talk, dude.
No.
It wasn't even like wanting pussy talk. That's the worst part. I don't know what it was for.
I don't know either.
I don't know what it was for.
And it doesn't
was
really matter.
Really strange. Max, we're brokenhearted. We gotta update the fans. The fans want to know about my fucking puss.
That's true.
I want to know what's going on in my holes.
That's true. They do.
You guys, I just got my IUD though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I am still recovering from the surgery. They also like did something like shrink my endometriosis, so like that rocks. That's awesome. Max already said I look thinner. He's not saying it right now, but you fucking should. I can't believe
they can
you.
see.
Can they? I'm wearing a fucking sweater, but if I just fucking showed them crotch only, that's gonna be upsetting.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. You're all welcome.
They could see. They could see whatever.
They put something through my body and it's gonna shrink the endometriosis around my tissues.
Nice.
And that's all I'm gonna say about it because it's fucking gross, man. And I don't like this shit. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
I like fun stuff. You know, like the Epstein list, which showed us nothing. And they're
Stephen
trying
Hawking.
to sure, whatever. The dead guy who can't talk.
Yeah.
That's a great pick.
Yeah.
Also, Al Gore. Al Gore, who when you read everything too, like some of these people, they really scare me because like people are really sitting there reading like 900 pages without getting paid and making videos about it.
Oh, yeah.
That's scary. If you're doing that, you need to stop. You need to go back to school. You need to get a real job, or you just need to end it.
Yeah.
Because at that point, it's like you're not doing anything. You're not.
Yeah. No.
Do you think I'm going to get on Bravo with this?
Yeah, I think so. I think they like the Epstein talk.
As long as I'm against, what does it matter?
That's true. I mean, yeah, we're making it very clear this is an anti-Epstein podcast.
It's just the thing with Al Gore. They try to make everything try to make Al Gore look bad. Al Gore. He was on. Yeah, I mean, if a billionaire was like, "Hey, hop on my plane," he was the VP to Clinton. Hey, we're going to a billionaire's private island for the weekend. Do you and the missus want to come?
Yeah.
You and the missus want to come?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they're going. They went one time. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Do you know how many creepos we hang out with in a few years? We're going to be like, had no idea.
Yeah.
Had no idea.
Yeah. That's true. I did that casino in the Poconos.
Oh, you opened for Greg?
I opened for Greg Stone. It was very fun.
It went great, I heard.
It went really well. I got ID'd every time I entered the casino. I would walk past people because there's all the different entrances. I would come in one and leave a different one. I like went to a pub, got a sandwich, got a beer, went back in, past the people I walked past. Like I walked past them to leave, and then they ID'd me again. It's like I got ID'd probably like 9 times in like 2 days.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's great.
It was crazy. And one of the times was the most annoying one was I was like holding a beer and they checked my ID and I'm like, well, how do you think I got the beer?
That's insulting. Also, did anyone was anyone there like twice? Like, did they check you twice? Like, did you recognize anyone?
I don't really look at people. I don't know. I don't recognize anyone.
This is why they're IDing you. It's not because you look so young. It's because you're just rude as shit. You don't even say hello, and whatever. They want to make your time hard.
Yeah, that might be it.
You're just like, can we get this going? They're like, 1 second, sir, if that's what you are.
Yeah. I think it's also that everyone else in the casino was like,
they're like ancient.
yeah, they were all like in their 80s.
Speaking of that, Vegas, Skankfest.
Yeah, it's the same thing. So I think it's like, I think if all day you're looking at 8-year-olds, like maybe I look like I'm not 21, but if everyone in the casino was 40, they would be like, yeah, this looks like an adult.
Max, I hate to break it to you, but you don't look under 21. You have the bags of a cocaine addict and the attitude of one too.
Yeah.
So, no. You're not childlike. You're tiny tot.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
now me, they're like, oh my God, is that a middle schooler? That's crazy. That's crazy. You can get more if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll probably have some more.
Max just glanced down at his glass. I went, oh, no. Tip it. Go for it. In the words of Kathy Griffin to Maggie G, tip it. Tip it. Okay, so follow me, Funny Girl with Tits, on everything, Funny Girl W Tits on Twitter. Join the Patreon, patreon.com/funnygirlwithtits. It's only $1. It's $1 to join. That's it. That's it. Every week we are back, usually Thursdays, but we might change it Fridays going forward in 2024. Do a little weekend situation. We're going to debate, though. We have some shows coming up. I'm going to be on the Real Ass Podcast January 31st. I know people always ask me. I will be on Wednesday, January 31st. Sign up for gas to watch that live. I have a couple shows coming up. I will be in the East Village at St. Mark's this weekend. And gonna be in Jersey soon, doing a show in like Hackensack. I don't know. Follow along on my Instagram and I'll post shows on there. Max Marcus Comedy. Max Marcus, anything you gotta plug?
Yeah, Max Marcus Comedy. I'll be opening for Greg Stone up in the Penn State area, the 27th and 28th, that Friday, Saturday. And then I'll be doing a show out in Connecticut, like February 16th, I think. But for the exact dates and everything, you can check Max Marcus Comedy on Instagram, and that's where my shows and dates are.
Hell yeah. All right. Love you. Bye.